It's the season of entertaining, and who better to check in with than our very own Dan Clapson. Dan is a best-selling cookbook author and culinary expert and friend of the show. He joins us this morning with everything. And today you've got some advice and recipes for just to make that holiday spread just perfect.
I hope so, because it's a stressful time of year, so you may as well eat good food and have good drinks, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this is looking really good to me. Maybe we just go around the table here and talk about some of the items.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to start on my right here. I should mention that all of these recipes today you can find on canadabeef.ca or cdnbeef.ca. Some of them I've created myself and some of them are from the site. It's a great resource for obviously cooking with Canadian beef. So first up, I did a spin on beef Wellington. I think we've all seen that from the famous TV show.
Yes.
I'm pretty lazy, so I don't do it that complex. But what I do is I take essentially braised beef and I roll it up in some phyllo pastry. I top it with cheddar cheese and I bake it for about 25 minutes. You end up with these little delicious crispy bites here. And on the side, I serve it with some spinach dip. You know, if you go to like something, maybe a steakhouse, you're having like cream spinach with the beef Wellington. So that's kind of the inspo there. So a very fun, easy to make appetizer.
Yeah, delicious. Meatballs?
Yes. So,
can't go wrong with those.
No, I know. They are tried and true. These are a spin on, have you ever had the sweet and sour meatballs? Yes, the holiday classic.
Of course.
This is my prairie spin on it, and you essentially make them the same way, but what I put in here is a lot of Alberta honey, Alberta grainy mustard, and some bit of Saskatoon berry jam. I'm from Saskatoon, so it just felt right.
Yeah.
So again, you get that sort of tang, the sweet sour in there, but it's a lot more localized.
I like what's coming up next because, you know, it can get so dense.
Yes.
Food around the holidays, and this kind of lightens things up a bit.
Yeah, so this is like let's pretend it's an edible chunk of a Christmas tree. It's kind of like the Christmas vibe, you know?
Yeah.
It says Thai-style ground beef topped with some pickled peppers and a lettuce, not a lettuce wrap, but a piece of romaine. You can obviously use iceberg if you want. But again, it is not refreshing, but it is fresh. It's lighter, and it's also gluten-free, which is great for people that have dietary restrictions during the holidays. Yeah, for sure. But again, very, a lighter bite for sure.
And I hear as well, a lot of these can be made in the air fryer, which you joined the cult a few years ago.
Yes,
hey?
I always joke that an air fryer is like God's gift to the world. Like, I don't know if you have one, but
I sure do.
They're amazing. And you know, I'm a bachelor, I live at home, and the air fryer is like, it's my go-to.
Yeah.
I feel bad for my oven sometimes, honestly, but the air fryer is king or queen. So anyway, but moving along, I thought it would be fun. Obviously, Caesar, you know, there's some Christmas-looking elements in this. Matt and Steve's is an amazing. It's the only Canadian-made Caesar mix actually in the country, which is weird. Like in terms of something that's like large-scale and accessible. They also have canned cocktails, and of course, they're most famous for their pickle line, pickled beans, pickles, and everything that all lend themselves to a Caesar. But during the holiday season, you want to entertain, so I thought I would make things that you could put on a skewer. This skewer is a bit big for, for a Caesar. I mean, maybe not, having a few friends over, but if you want to tack on a meatball, tack on some beef sausage, some pickles, you get the point.
Yes.
I mean,
just a little snack on the side of the drink there.
Less dishes for you, let's be honest, right?
Exactly.
How far can I go here?
Oh, that's great. Yeah, get one on there. Get a Wellington on there.
I do have one on there. Anyway, you get the point.
And then you get that right with your Caesar, and you're happy for a good little while there.
Absolutely.
I want to talk about TikTok because you've been kind of blowing up on there with a fun little segment that you've been doing.
It's been a fun and interesting time on TikTok this past year, and yes, I have had some success. I share a whole series about like food facts or history about different buildings and cities. I always say, if you know, you know, and if you don't, now you do. And yeah, my one the other week about a spring roll in Red Deer. It went quite viral. It's over 300,000 views now, like regional, which is pretty crazy. And so, yeah, you know, I thought I was maybe getting too old for social media, but I gave it one more kick at the can, so here I am.
Well, and like, it's so many great tips on there as well.
Yeah,
so Dan, we appreciate you coming in today, showing us these delicious options. If you want more information, you can follow Dan on Instagram and on TikTok.